Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Back to the Future Episode 4. And if you're just tuning in and you haven't seen any bit of Episode 4 yet, well, first of all, shame on you. But anyways, last time we escaped alternate 1986 as Doc, or alternate Doc, and Marty traveled back to 1931, where we're trying to prevent Edna and young Doc from ending up together, thus preventing that alternate 1986. Will we do it? I don't know. But before we continue, the other thing I want to mention is we figured out a major problem. After Doc repaired the time machine, well, apparently something went wrong with the time circuits, and we actually traveled 3 or 4 months further into the future than we originally intended to. So now we're in trouble, and it's going to be even harder to break Edna and young Doc apart. Things just got a hell of a lot interesting here. So now we got to go tell old Doc this, because he doesn't know, or does he?
Think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start, and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being.
Oh,
I'll look into
no!
the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk teenage you out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna? Where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function
The
adequately
Hill
as a
Valley
means of conveyance in the first
Expo!
3 dimensions.
This is great. Gotta admit, Doc really screwed stuff up. I mean, we just keep going into the alternate timelines here and just absolutely messing up everything. I mean, will we ever be able to get back to a normal 1986? I don't know. Now we gotta convince Edna or either Edna or young Doc to freaking break off the relationship. This is wonderful. The Hill Valley Expo! On Hill Valley High School, of course.
You were right. There she is.
Hey, I remember that guy. That's that
Ex-future
jerk
wife
in the
is
bar.
nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh!
I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
You quit blocking the drive. All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck.
Why not? Yeah, good luck, Doc. That's the jerk at the bar.
Doc's right.
All right, well...
If you want to break Edna and Emmett up, we better approach it from Edna's side of the relationship.
He's absolutely right, because Doc is stubborn, so maybe Edna isn't as stubborn. Or, well, maybe she is. I don't know. Let's talk to her.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this
Artie
one more
McFly,
time.
still a bitch,
This
I
is the
see.
Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude
Right.
the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Mr. Callahan!
I have no
you
balls.
do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
I came here to
Whatever
punch
it
you
is,
in the
I
face.
hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
This is true.
just
Yep,
now, in
I
the
saw
town
him
square.
alright a million
Then you've heard
times.
all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Oh God, she's
Yeah.
head. Oh my God, she's head over heels for him. This is not good.
You know, those gut instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat,
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
yeah, but
I appreciate
Oh,
your concerns,
God.
Mr. Callahan, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett
No!
Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think
With
you are.
clown.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
No!
I've no doubt of that.
you said
Lady,
that
we're
Emmett
not done
fits your bill
talking.
of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Callahan. You know that? Well, his physical appearance,
I
for
know,
one
I
thing.
asked so many
And
questions.
it may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And
Oh,
he's
God.
completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time
No!
or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Okay, let's make him a
Thirdly,
playboy.
and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map
I
shows him
know.
to be a model
And you're
citizen.
corrupting it.
Good brain. I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities,
Say, what's your game?
just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Well, excuse me, princess.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet.
A guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose,
Yeah.
but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my
Oh my
heart
God.
flutter a bit just to picture
You're so
him.
controlling. Why didn't I see before? She's actually kind of sweet in her young self, but God, do we know the truth
You
now?
say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map
Yeah, to
demonstrates
build a time
conclusively
machine.
his brain is oriented toward virtue.
Oh God, this is gonna
This
be
one
harder
time,
than I
to power
thought.
one of his science
Oh, yeah, how
experiments,
about this?
Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in
Yup.
Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
That was
Emmett's
us.
done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Guess who my vice principal is?
So you say
Oh
Emmett
God,
only
this
has
is
eyes
bad.
for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
Yeah, because Doc plays the field.
But I can't
He
help
is
feeling
joking.
sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
I wonder what's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little Black Book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Callahan.
You are.
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, It's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities.
a lot to
What
say.
he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Damn. Well, Edna,
That's all the
we're not going
questions
to
I got.
convince her
Very well, then.
anytime soon. This sucks.
Hey, Audie, you seen my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
You bitch. Convince Edna that Emmett's cheating on her. How the hell are we going to do that? Oh, boy.
Hey,
well,
excuse
let's
me.
look
Yeah?
around a bit more.
When does
Maybe
the
there's
expo
something we
Not
can
open?
till
figure out.
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please
Damn!
get off the grounds. You got
Shut
official
up!
business here?
Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up!
Well, stay out of the way of the workers.
Shut
You
your
look
face.
familiar. Do I
You
know
punk.
you?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm the guy who got into a fight with you at the bar. Remember that in the speakeasy? You jerk. Alright, let's talk to, the coolest girl in the world, Trixie. She's awesome.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who...
welcome.
Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tanner? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could.
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway?
To be
Do
or not
you
to be?
wish to pull the levers that control the future?
Uh,
At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
yeah,
Well,
that's actually why I'm here.
I would add on the expo straight out. I'm a time traveler. Oh, wait a minute. Help me make Enna jealous. That's it. I can use her to make Enna jealous. It could
How's
work.
Kid's trial
Let's
going?
start off with some other
Slowly.
options.
You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm. Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Audie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Let's see.
Listen,
Help me make
I've
Enna
got
jealous.
a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Audie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
You see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were,
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Oh,
Edna might be your
Oh,
pill,
God.
but if I play dirty
Marty's
tricks on
turned
every
into a
dame who
douche.
disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
This is not getting anywhere.
look, my friend Emmett really needs
This is
help.
not going
The one
anywhere.
who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So,
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, my image as a muse.
We're so screwed! We're so screwed!
See you,
Oh,
Trixie.
I don't want to talk to you
From
anymore. You're
this
worthless.
Chamber of Wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Adieu. Well, she ain't talking. Edna ain't talking. What the hell are we gonna do? This sucks. This is not good. Where's Doc? Maybe Doc can help us. This is not getting anywhere. Doc, help! This is our only hope. I don't know how to break them
You're back.
apart.
Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her
Yep.
mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need
Impossible.
any help?
I need help. Well, first of all,
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time
how's the
circuits?
DeLorean doing?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Alright, that sounds good. All Doc has to do is go 88 miles an hour! Damn, that was quick. That was a quick 88.
It worked!
Oh, he's
Didn't it?
back already?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts
Damn
for a
it.
chronometric analyzer.
Oh, what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like
Shut
you'll have
up!
to find another set
Shut
of wheels
up!
if you want to get to the lab.
Where am I gonna find another car? Oh, so they zoom into a truck. Well, we're screwed. Go to Emmett's lab. Well, guys, we're really screwed. We're having an impossible time convincing Edna to drop Doc. This bimbo Trixie won't help us. And Doc is too busy fixing a time machine, so... Yep, we're screwed. Find out next time as we continue more Breath of Fire. Back to the Future Episode 4. Later, guys.